First thing, we will need an horizon line. The horizon line will also be at the eye level. On the horizon line, I will find a vanishing point. Let's put it kind of centered. From the vanishing point, we will have orthogonal lines coming towards us. As things come close to us, they get also bigger. That's the idea of perspective. This, for the sake of the presentation, is a one-point perspective. If we have to draw a square inside this horizontal plane, this floor, we will need some dimension points to get it exactly square in perspective. But first thing we're going to do, we're going to draw a line parallel to the horizon, close to the viewer. What we ask most students to do is to eyeball this distance. If I make it here, you will not get a square. It will be a rectangle in perspective. So we will have to be a little bit closer. If you want to do it precise and not eyeball it, what you will have to do, you will have to draw a circle with center on the vanishing point, and this circle were big to indicate the cone of vision. So just to give you an idea, this square, if I attach the diagonals, if I draw the diagonals of this square, this will go towards the dimension point to the right, and this one will go to the dimension point to the left, and it will be sitting on the horizon line again, okay? But this is plenty good. Just make sure that you don't make it too tall. That's the tendency, the mistake that most students do. Once I have the diagonal, that will give me the center of the square. That is true in a flat view and is also true in perspective. Once I have the center, I will bring the center to the vanishing point. I'm drawing this free-handed, and you know, those lines are all a little curved, a little crooked, but it's still gonna work. So when my students can use means like paper rulers or devices to make straighter lines, their drawing is gonna be a lot more precise. But if I can make it work free-handed, you should have no problem make it work with rulers. So I will also draw an horizontal line passing on the center. Okay, so what we get so far, we get 4 points of our circle in perspective, or an ellipse. Those diagonal will be only for construction. I'm not done yet. I'm going to attach those points. It's going to look like a diamond shape, but in actuality what I'm doing, I am splitting those 4 squares and I'm finding their center. So if you look at this square, I draw the diagonal, that's the center. Diagonal, that's the center of this square. And this square has this center, and this bigger square has this center. If I attach those centers and I did my construction precise, the line that will attach those 2 points will go to the vanishing point. And I'll draw those because those are going to be my construction line. Okay. Those 2 center, I'm going to attach them with a horizontal line. Same with those 2. Okay. Okay, let me zoom in. So we said we have those 4 points already, but we need a lot more to draw a circle in perspective. So I changed color because it gets a little confusing, but if you look at this construction line, this one here, this one, and this one. So what we're gonna do is I'm looking for each corner and I'm going to the most open V that I can get from this point. So this line going from here to there, from here to here. Okay, where those lines touch those orthogonal lines here and here. Those are points of our ellipse. So I have to repeat that 4 times. That's the corner down there. I want to make the most open V that you can get. So passing for that point here. This is going to be one of the points of the ellipse from here to there. And this somewhere here is going to be the point of the ellipse. Opposite corner. Somewhere here. Opposite corner. Somewhere there. Last one. From here to here. And this one. Last line. And we get this point. Okay, so now we have, let's count, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 points. And 12 points are plenty to draw a nice ellipse. So you can do that free-handed, which I'm going to do since I did the whole drawing free-handed. You could use a curvilinear tool to make a curves a little more precise. But since the whole drawing that I've done is free-handed, I'm gonna try to keep it consistent. To that point. This point. Okay, you can adjust it, make it flow a little better, but you get the idea. This is a lot more accurate than if I tried to do it without my construction line. So we're gonna see it in on a technical drawing how precise that goes. All those lines are coming from the vanishing point, so make sure that you keep that in mind. All those lines are parallel to the horizon. Parallel, 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 parallel. Okay, that's the center of our ellipse.